What's poppin', T subs and T squad? So I'm here to give you guys two stories. Like I say, my time here is winding up. So I'm trying to figure out a couple of stories that I can give y'all for the time while I'm here. And yeah, there's only a few, and that's how many days I got here left. A couple. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put both of these in one whole video. I think that'll suit the situation just fine because both of these motherfuckers going to jail. So I just figure put both together. Why not? So the first story that I'm gonna give y'all is Tory Lanez found guilty in 2020 shooting of MegTheeStallion, and this story comes from CNN. So shout out to CNN for the story or whatever. So a Los Angeles jury on Friday found rapper and singer Tory Lanez guilty of three charges related in the 2020 July shooting of fellow rapper MegTheeStallion in the Hollywood Hills, the Los Angeles District Attorney told CNN. Lanez had pleaded not guilty to assault with the semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharge of a firearm with gross negligence, according to prosecutors. The jury convicted him on all three counts. Megan accused Lanez of shooting her in her hoof. I meant her foot after she exited the vehicle they had been riding in following an argument. In her testimony during the trial, Mega said things were tense in the car between her and Lanez and her former friend and assistant, Kelsey Harris, Billboard magazine reports. The artist testified Lanez wanted her to come clean with Harris about the fact that the two of them had been intimate, but the Billboard reports Mega was uncomfortable doing so because she knew Harris had a crush on the Canadian singer and rapper. See, that's why Who's wanted to build that whatchamacallit, but we're not gonna talk about that up here on this thing. Um Megan said that she exited her car when Lane shot her. Um I started walking away and I hear Tori yell, "Dance." It's not funny. It's not funny. I swear it's not funny. It's not funny. I'm just seeing Yosemite Sam making Bugs Bunny do that in Looney Tunes. That's what I'm laughing at, not what he did to her. Anywho, um, I started walking away and I hear Tori dance, bitch. She tearfully testified, according to the Billboard. I froze and I felt shocked. I felt hurt. I looked down. I looked down at my hoof. I mean my feet, and I saw all of this blood. Megan showed incredible courage and vulnerability during her testimony, despite reported and grotesque attacks. I guess that's what people gonna say. I'm giving. L.A. County DA George Gasson said in a statement to CNN following the verdict, "You face unjust and despicable scrutiny that no woman should ever face, and you have been an inspiration to others across LA County and the nation," he said in reference to Megan. Women, especially black women, are afraid to report crimes like assault and sexual violence because they are too often not believed. This trial, for the second time this month, highlighted the numerous ways that society must do better for women, Gasson added, referring to Harvey Weinstein being found guilty of 3 out of the 7 charges on Monday. He also thanked the jurors for their time and thoughtful deliberation. Tory did not take the stand in his defense during the 9-day trial. "We took all of this time for a 9-day trial. The jury, composed of 5 men and 7 women, began deliberating Thursday, and the verdict was reached on Friday afternoon. Lanez was taken out of the courtroom by bailiffs in handcuffs after the verdict was read, according to CNN affiliate KCBS. He faces a maximum sentence of 22 years in prison, plus possible deportation back to his native Canada. Child. Well, shout out to CNN for the highlight. We're good for his ass. You understand me? I'm all down for it. He don't need to be here no way if he gonna be a menace to society. Sitting around here shooting this woman in her hoof. I'm in her foot. I'm all down for it. Send his ass on. I saw the video of his daddy standing outside the courtroom after all of this happened, and he blamed Rock Nation and he blamed Jay-Z and he blamed all of these other people. And you got people under the comments basically taking up for the man, giving him his sympathy and all of the rest of this shit. And my thing is, no matter how you feel about Megan, no matter what you think it is, nobody can escape the fact that he shot this lady in her hoof. I mean, her foot. Nobody can escape that. You understand me? Like, it don't matter what y'all may feel about her as a person. Whoever she fucked ain't got shit to do with him shooting this woman in her hoof. I mean, her foot. All right? It has nothing to do with that. Okay? I mean, it doesn't. Like I said, I've always felt like this was a situation that just went too far. He was sitting here laid up with Megan until he found out that she was a man, allegedly. I'm only saying, I'm only saying with the people, I'm only saying what I heard. Okay. I believe MegTheeStallion is all winners. All right. I'm just saying what I heard. Right. He was all down for it until he found out what he found out. So then he went round there to her friend, and you know what I'm saying? That's how all that situation happened. Either way, it's his damn fault that all of this shit went down, and I ain't mad at it. Go on ahead and give him 22 years and send his ass back round there to Canada. Little ass. Sent around here shooting this lady in her foot. No, you lying. And I said foot this time, because that's the end of that story. Now we getting down to another thing that we gonna set up here, gag about 6 minutes and 20 seconds. I just gotta say that for timestamp purposes. So Shawshank from damn Real Housewives of Salt Lake, the Salt Wives child. So this story comes from Dateline, and it says Jennifer Shaw fraud case sentencing. Feds request Real Housewives of Salt Lake star get 10 years in prison. Dear God. Jen Shaw, one of the stars of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, might get locked up in prison for a whole decade in the wire fraud case she pled guilty to if the U.S. government gets what is requested. The Bravo celebrity is expected to get sentenced on January 6th for running a telemarketing scheme where she targets seniors. In a new filing by the feds that the NBC News shared, they call Shaw the most culpable person charged in this case and an integral leader of a wide-ranging telemarketing fraud scheme that victimized thousands of innocent people. Dear God. According to the docs, Shaw team requested her sentence to be only 3 years. Shaw had maintained that she was innocent of all her charges brought up against her, a storyline that played out as part of the second season of Bravo reality series. Throughout season 3 of The Salt Wives, Shaw continued to claim she was innocent of everything that she was being accused of. However, after filming had wrapped, she made a court appearance and changed her plea to guilty. Her tagline in the current season says she's the only thing she's guilty of is being Shaw amazing. The feds also noted Shaw's behavior after her arrest, started stating that she engaged in a year-long comprehensive effort to hide her continued role in the scheme and tried profiting from the scandal by selling Justice for Jen merchandise. Oh God. Ahead of her sentencing, Shaw opted to skip the Salt Lake Wives season 3 reunion, making a statement on social media alleging that out of respect for the courts and a standing judicial order, I would not be in a position to discuss anything related to my legal case or sentencing. Shaw added that she will not be attending the reunion and will focus on the most important thing in her life, her family, like all of the criminals do once they get caught up in they fuck shit. And that was the end of that. Now I also saw somewhere where Coach Shaw came out and he made his little thing, his little letter to the judge or whatever, trying to get Shawshank shit reduced and all of the rest of this stuff. Listen, I don't know what they got going on around there. Maybe she is manipulative, or she might be a witch. I mean, she looked like one. So she really just might be one, and she got some up over this man, because Sharif is supposed to be about integrity like most Islamic folk is. They supposed to be about integrity and the truth and being a man and standing up in your stuff and owning this and owning that. And he preached that to everybody in them cheering around there. But he's not really holding Shawshank accountable for her actions. I don't care how lonely she was while you was out there coaching. Her being lonely ain't got shit to do with her. Listen, they do say an idol's mind is a devil's playground, so maybe that's what he's trying to convince himself of. But nah, nah, I'm not with that. She been living a comfortable life off of the backs of these people. But what I also don't understand is how the hell is you out here stealing from people, but you buying fake shit? Like, like a lot of the handbags and Gucci purses and clutches and all that stuff you had, a lot of them said a lot of that shit was fake. So you out here robbing from the elderly and you out here buying shit from Aqueduct Flea Market. Girl, I know you lying. Bailiff, get this hoe out my courtroom. Okay, get her ass out my courtroom. Bitch, you not going home today. All right, you're not going home today. All right, straight up. I'm down for it. However long she need to go down for, let her go down for it. She ain't been thinking about her churn. She keep bringing up her churn. Personally, I don't even think her churn like her. Like the son don't even want her to pick him up from school. Like she keeps trying to act like they got this real tight knit relationship, and I just don't believe that. Plus, I have not been keeping up with the season, as y'all know. But I heard she was up there she threw somebody's shoes off the boat, and she tried to fight somebody else up there. It's just, anyway. Um, you want to fight everybody else. Why you ain't ran up on Coach Shaw's real wife? Why you ain't ran up on her ass yet? I bet you won't. Anywho, y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about both these two stories and both these bum hoes going down. One of them going to Alcatraz, the other one going to Sing Sing. Well, listen, they ain't none of my business. Like I say, don't drop. So Tory Lane, look, Tory Ben dropped it, so ain't no tea there. But as far as Shawshank goes, girl, I don't know. I feel like her twat look like her face. I'm just convinced it does. I don't. Anywho, y'all drop down. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about both these stories. And yeah, I'm gone. Bye.